Okay, we are back. We are back. Alright, onwards to Pyre. There we go. Less said, the better. Do not complain, observe, and above all, keep moving. No, don't go away. Damn it. Practicing high dives. Call me the imps. Nearby. Staring into the water. Liberated. Nearby. Having a quick meal. Preening her plumage. God almighty, it's so fucking cold. I need a coat in the house. Welcome back, Rift. I think Akai might have went to bed. Shame, because he keeps missing out on this, and it seems like he wanted to watch it. Oh well. Whoa. Just gonna jump across the island. Commence the rites. Field. Hey, you guys, where's your friend? You know, the one with the big horns, like frowning and stuff like that. Something happened there or what? Heard a crazy story she flew on out of here or something. Anyways. Oh yeah, I can toss this. Oh.
Great taste.
9. Man. What does Ruki have on? Thanks for doing business. Hey, Akai, there you are. Also, that lot. This boss was great. Yeah, he has the that one problem. What's it called? Sparkly. In fact, its heart, which can. Oh. Keep saying. Only a monster would attempt to remove the heart, or would have the strength. Yeah, he has chill penguin syndrome pretty hard. It's why I wanted to save him for later, because you can just stun lock him, whereas the others are like, yeah, I'm still a threat even if you are hitting me pretty hard. He noticed you there and rushes up to greet you. Glad that you are here. He was just reminiscing about old times. But just as quickly, he resumes his search. Tizo is looking for something a former exile the Nightwings once gave him. He's growing frustrated that the object he seeks is nowhere to be found. You almost do not notice low minstrel's approach. I'm afraid that it is gone, Tizo. I am very sorry. Reader, it is nothing that ought to cause for much concern. Merely that Tizo has misplaced something of sentimental value to him. It was just a spare bandage, he indicates. Exactly like the one on his horn. Tizo here has had many adventures with the Nightwings. Is that not so, Tizo? He's crux. Those memories shall always stay with you. Is that not what matters most of all? He confirms this as well. And please do not worry yourself about it anymore. It is a symbol of a distant past besides. Tizo skulks away up into the rafters. The little Mitchell watches him go. What? The object that he seeks does not exist, reader. Tizo searches for it from a fleeting memory of his days with the Nightwings of the past. He performed the regular duties of the other drive-ins at first, but soon distinguished himself. I was none too surprised. He was clearly special. He has grown close with the other members of the Nightwing when misfortune fell, and the Triumvirate fell apart. Perhaps Wolfrid has revealed to you more of the details. As for Tizo, I feel he must make peace with the shadows from his past somehow. Perhaps then he can cease searching. You need not worry for him, of course. He's resilient. Shall always serve the Nightwings well. You may say he was born for it.
Seramiscus.
Begging your pardon, reader. The lone minstrel excuses himself in his polite way, leaving you to consider what he said. 3 of them. I wonder what that achievement is for. Oh. We found each of the others in due time, by fate, not by coincidence. The wise Luz Scalarin stood among the trees, gazing at the star, expecting us. The wild witch, Millen, was so enthralled by my liege's utter transformation, she stayed her sorceries. Blessed-born Teresa swooped down upon us, but to warn of imminent attack. The many-maned Jorminger thus intervened, and shared with us his humor and his hunt. Even the Underking, Ors himself, sought out the audience of us. Thus, we became the 8, and journeyed on together. Words of the Ozban was first of many rarer ships to vanish in the downside. Although presumptions of his loss were not accurate, the doomed ship and her valiant crew had charted half the Sea of Souls ere the end of their brave voyage. The sea titan Fathom Plurnus was not fond of the vessels sullying her sea, and split the doomed ship with a single swipe. The Swift's own shattered prow would later end the Sea Titan's cruel reign, as the boastful Underking loves to recount. The stars themselves must have been moved by this. That point within the sea, now sacred, has the stars dancing in homage every now and again. Much can be said about the Sisters of the Arch, whom we banished. Oh. Right. It's written in the book. Star communicate to us, and you in turn within the book. It's edifice, blah blah blah. Give them our thanks, right? Interesting. Alright, I want to test something. Oh, she has something on her mind. There is an undulation. There's an undulation I have sensed, reader, which means, I think, your black wagon sails the sea, am I not right? Of course I am. She laughs at this, or at herself, perhaps. I scarce remember the sea. It's been a little while since I bathed in it, you understand. My memories of it are wistful, nonetheless. Although, if I remember correctly, the Sea of Souls is a disgusting mockery of the Emerald Sea near the Empire. The Empire? Wait, Empire? Oh, right, the Empire from... Right, okay. Be careful. Do be careful out there, will you? Let me cease my prattling, lest I extend my sentence by another eternity or two. Lest we stick to business. Alright, I need to test something. Oh, a tree. Okay. Burb. Strange. Burp. I intentionally want them to do damage to the pyre. I need to test something. Okay, 85. Piss. Okay, we were at 85. Yes, it does work. I am the burb. Wow, that's kind of gorgeous. Everyone goes boop. Bye. Ta-da! Okay, I learned what I needed to. Floating stone. Commence the rites. You and the others are busying yourself for the commencement of the rite this evening, when you notice Bay behaving strangely, more than usual. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. More than usual. Maybe he's here. I mean, I think he has to be. Somewhere nearby. She notices you then. Oh, I'm sorry, mister. I was just... Oh, it's just... I think maybe my friend is here. I was hoping to say hi to him. Before we have to do the ceremony with the star ball. Wait, is that him? That's him! My friend's here! He's here! Just then, your adversaries, the Fate, arrive on the other side of the hulk of oars. They begin making necessary preparations. Bay rushes over to them before anyone can stop her. Even the stars above start shining through the darkness. Bay, what are you doing, you strange, silly little girl?
ever persevering, aren't we?
Yes.
Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough. Your chosen adversaries here shall be
The Fates.
the Fate. Reduce their flame to ash, just as you did when last you met. Now, who exactly shall oppose them?
Oh, hello again, hello. Why, hello indeed, young one. We are the Fates. Once again, we hail you. And all the Nightwings. Thanks. I was wondering, may I speak to your son? What? Why, I don't see why not, but let's see here. Olimir, where are you? Begging your pardon, young one, but my son, he is not always punctual, you see. Hold, I shall go and fetch him. Oh, okay. I mean, my friend, I hope that he remembers me. Huh? You, wait, where's father? Father? Oh, hello again. Your father, he went to looking for you. Did you not see him? Father? No, I did not see him. This had not be some Nightwing trick, or else I'll... There you are, Elmir. Our cordial adversary wishes to salute you, I believe. Oh, that's right. I mean, here, this is my salute. I'm saluting you. It's nice to see you. And may the scribes watch over you, okay? I want them to watch over us as well, but maybe just this time, or not just this time, but this time and other times, maybe they can watch over all of us, okay? The two of them stand and watch Bay skip over to rejoin your group. An unusual short, that one. She is about your age. Father! I pray that all our training since our last encounter shall not be in vain. You sense Dalbert speaks the truth. The Fate is more than capable than before. Each time you face a triumvirate, they gain talismans and masteries. Do not underestimate.
Who shall conduct the rite?
No, I'll put Rookie on the side, but I do need a gunner.
We're waiting.
Oh, fuck off.
Tizo.
Starduster got a thing to rank 20.
Edwin.
Normus.
Rookie.
Rookie. Now.
That Dalbert seems pretty decent. Seems a pretty decent sort for an old cur. Too bad we gotta take him down. Steel yourself, Homer. We're prepared to face our adversaries once again. As always, Father. Let us prevail here and now. Let us do so indeed, my son.
Begin. Beware the adversary's aura. Tizo banished. gone.
Everyone got boomed. Oh my!
Best laid plans do oft go awry.
Yeah. Praise be to Choman, or many men and the scribes, who spur us such towards feats of glory. Oh, whoops.
Oh, poor old Dalbert.
Hello.
The orb, take it.
No! God
Your
damn it.
flames grow weak.
Oh, well, okay, time to play seriously.
Quite the turn of events.
Excuse me, coming through. Bye.
Remember everything which you hold dear. Alma banished. Good.
I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing it.
Out with you all. Alas for Alma.
Alas for Alma. Hello. Bob.
Why, that was all of them.
Yep. Come on.
Oh, Dalbert's son went poof.
I'll take that, thanks. Oh god! Well, I fucked that up. No! To the abyss with you!
Magnificent.
Okay, rookie, let's do this.
I wonder shall the Nightwings press their luck? Somebody get the orb. Glory to the scribes.
No!
Stifled effort.
No!
Disaster.
Bye.
Rookie doused the adversary's flames. Once more like that, and we are finished here. Poof.
Bye. No.
And it is done. The
Volta.
Nightwings prevail. Perhaps they do deserve their freedom, after all. thus end this night's proceedings.
Wait, I wanted, I'm sorry, I just wanted to apologize, I think. Why, young one, you must not say such things. You are one of the Nightwings, the most envied of all triumvirates. We aspire to your greatness, to your legacy. Father, please no more of this. They have prevailed. You need not grovel at their feet. Ulmer, it is Ulmer. I just had a question. Ask quickly, then go about your business. Oh, I just, would you be my friend?
Huh?
What? I was wondering if you would be my friend, because I don't have a lot of friends, and you're brave and gentle with your father, so... I shall see you in a little while, my son. Wait, the scribes, were they not friends? I choose to think they brought us here to be closer together, not to be apart.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. Until the stars align.
Who's messaging me? Check the Bible. Excuse me. You return to the wagon after you and your fellow exiles overcame the fate, and find Wolfried waiting there for you. Well done there. Well done back there, my boy. You are serving your companions well. Now, then, I have something I wish to share with you, if you have a moment. We have to discuss the plan of which we are part of. I have a means of measuring our progress towards the goal of it. I'd like you to have a look at it. First, let's determine where the rites will take us next. Look forth. I expect you shall again see several shining stars. Once you saw but one. Several shining stars, a trick of the eye, or the will of the scribes, who can say? I too once gained this newfound vision, many years ago, following my first liberation rite. I believe only we, the Nightwings, have this gift. I realize that, in choosing whom the Nightwings confront in each rite, we in turn influence which triumvirate we face when the time comes for someone to be set free. The object I invite you to use contains further detail. Wolfried's Planner. An object that shows you the relevant standing between the 9 triumvirates of the rites. Which triumvirate curries the most favor shall confront the Nightwings for their chance of freedom. Using Wolfried's Planner, you may assess your progress towards your ultimate goal, as well as check the current standings of your adversaries. Wolfried shall keep this information up to date for the remainder of your quest. You may look over it now, or anytime you're in the Black Wagon or searching the stars. Defilers of the right who forsake the scribe for a profane monster. We have 0 defeats. I am happy with this. The Chastity has 0 victories. Not fucking surprising. Prisoners of war who hate the Commonwealth roots deep, they cling to believe who describes watching over them, chaotic firebrands, unconcerned with what's at stake, corrupt opportunists. Their righteous tradition give way to ruthlessness and spite. Only known for their spirit and bravery, now a craven laughing stock. Huh. We're gonna get one more? On the 8th moon, at long last the plan is well underway. The cycle of the rites turns quickly this time. Blah blah blah. Yep, here we go. Where's my soda? So, we're to take on Lendl and the accusers this time, huh? Good, typo. I've done some digging about him. Then he tells you what he knows about your next adversary. Lendl the Liar. The first adversary you confronted in the rites, not long after you took your first step on the path to freedom. A former constable of the Commonwealth, he gained a reputation for a strict and brutal man. By any means, he caught the crook. He once arrested a civilian who hated him, on suspicion of theft of Commonwealth artifacts that had gone missing. Lendl discovered the artifacts himself in the civilian's home. The suspect was soon exiled. Still, he denied the charges, and even as they cast him downriver. The case was investigated further, though too late. Suspicion turned to Lendl. It turned out he planted the damning evidence himself, so he was exiled in turn. In the downside, he soon became acquainted with the rites, having heard all of this from several people in high places. He asserted himself as the de facto leader of the accusers. They bent to his aggressive nature and prevailed many times under his watch. Yet each time his chance of liberation arose, the Nightwings either defeated him or simply did not show. And guess why he doesn't care for us? No matter though. We'll soon give him more reason. See you in the morning, my friends. You bid headwind a good evening, and at dawn we shall take flight again. Oh, she had a good time. She must be happy. Bay seems happy about something, and has been chanting softly to herself. On closer inspection, however, she seems to be engaged in conversation with the wagon wall. Yep, no, this is about normal. And so, after the rite, I think he said to me, farewell. You believe it, little brother? He said that he left to go find Mr. Dalbert, who went on ahead. And so, I think maybe that we're friends now. Don't you think so too? We have a lot in common, don't we? Friends are supposed to have a lot in common, right? For instance, we're both fighting for those who we care about. For those who helped us when we needed it. Is that not so? He's very lucky to have Mr. Dalbert, isn't he? She falls silent for a time, and then... It cannot be that the 8 scribes intended that all of us have to fight each other over all the time. It just cannot be. So many whom we face, they don't like us very much, do they? Because we've railed against them. It must mean that they can't go home, even if they really want to. So that's why they don't like us. Back home, when they told me to stop being me, I didn't like them either. I want to know, you want to know what I think, little brother? I think the scribes put us together in all of this so we could learn from each other and grow closer as friends. I think that is what I think, little brother. I told them so. Maybe next time I see Elmir and Mr. Dalbert again, we'll be happier. They'll be happier to see me then. She bounces off, noticing you as you go. Hi, mister! You sense some burden has been lifted from her, and her knowledge of the rites, however informal it may be, is crystallized into a deeper understanding. Permanently! Haha! Oh, I get to actually having a drink with Ruki. Having a drink with Wolfbrid. The Fate. The Fate united under Many-Mane. The Fate united under Many-Mane, the Alpha Chief. Is that harsh or brash? He is brash, but follows his traditions. He prizes faith, discipline, and honor, quality he seems to lack at first. He formed the Fate under the precepts of old bylaws from his 4-legged ancestors. They believed in a certain natural order in the way of things. Many-Mane wanted for the Fate to likewise show respect. Initially, he only chose from other curs. He, however, urged the Fate to replenish their numbers from any race or ethnic group thus willing. Thus shall they anticipate what is to come, with open eyes and minds, and never frown upon what is in store for them. The Beyonders. Yeah, babe. Clues the book. Bathing. Battling fish. See, seriously, battling. Never mind. Bye. Napping somewhere, having a drink, keeping quiet, stretching his legs. Liberated. Onwards for great justice and glory. One moment. Okay, to the sky! Boop. Moment. Woo! What happens if I spin it? Nothing? Okay. soar above the waters of the Worm Gulf, you notice Sir Gilman sidle up to you very slowly. Very, 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 very high above these waters, if this knight is not mistaken. This knight's brethren lurk beneath the surface there in numbers untold. Fortunately, if we are to come crashing to the surface now, then this knight, why, he would receive a watery burial, as in custom of his kind. Yes. Below, amid the desolation of flagging hands, you see Big Bird Beatrice, from which you first embarked by sea. You wonder how its venerable proprietor is faring. I am certain Big Bird Beatrice must have left a strong impression on you all. It is not easy to forget. I've known her since before my exile, or hers. She has been here a long time. I sent my agents to repay her for assisting you and to send her regards. The old wagon must have been in need of some repairs. A gloom hangs thick above the pit of Melith, and all around it. You are brave to seek your adversaries here again, reader. Many in the downside believe it to be nothing other than a foul den. They take tales of Eastlich, Astroborn, to be mythology, embellished with retellings over time. You have met others, such as the Witch, who believe otherwise. Although, whichever their beliefs, I know none who will go near the place unless stars demanded it. Thus shall your coming right against the accusers take place in complete secrecy, as always the right to have. Page revealed, flagging hands. You return to the dismal region known as Flagging Hands. Straight away you sense an air of dread. Cling to hope that you may make your stay brief as possible. You and your fellow exiles have time to yourselves before the day is done. Nonetheless, the dismal environs take their toll on everyone. Oh god, what bullshit do we have now? Beyond the valley lies the Flagging Hands, which would be called a swamp if an entire sea could merely be a lake. Soon after our arrival, several of us fell into a dark despair. Such were the environs. I found it rather fascinating, though. It held aspects reminiscent of the southern bogs we dwell in as a tad. We grew accustomed to the dampness of the air and grew to savor certain twigs and beetles. It can be said that the Flagging Hands are an acquired taste, recommendable only for those of our same bent, or perhaps the downside state of imps. The seas surrounding the environs on three sides appearing insurmountable at first. There you again, my lovely reader. How may I be of service? You know, my lovely reader, I must admit that I do not expect your little followers to be quite so receptive to instruction as thus far they have proved. I know not whether they owe it all to you, or have somewhat more to them than I first inclined to think. In any case, however, I am pleased that they are not entirely disgraceful. I had to keep my expectations well in check, seeing as I have been thus expelled until the end of time. So it's pleasant to have those expectations when those expectations are exceeded every now and then. And though I cannot quite recall when the last that was. But the best part of all of this are those brief times which you visit me in my domain. I know you cannot for long. This damned crystal in which I am enthralled shall see to that. Though, as you have perhaps surmised, whether it decides that one of your little friends are worthwhile enough, why, I can offer them a trial, and likewise, I can offer you a chat. Sometimes I think, as you achieve those trials of mine, perhaps it does something to trim the length of my internal banishment. Determine be what it is, however, perhaps not. Still, if the trophy is those blessed shrouds are worth something to you, then all you need is but brave my trials, and they can be yours. And perhaps there's some good in it for me as well. Then something changes in her. She changes the subject. I've likely said too much. I am not to influence you in the use of the Beyonder Crystal. It is not there to be tampered with by anyone, including me. Forget what I say. No problem. Simply indicate who is to be my student for the time. I must admit, I do sense something from that one. I once had a wild heart myself, quite like her own. We shall see if it is more to her than that. Let's bring her forth. Soon may it rise and keep the sun. The scribes! I think if I listen carefully, that I can hear them calling out to me. Listen well, girl. This place where you reside at present has but a single rule, which is, you answer to me here. Wow. Okay, I will. Such naive enthusiasm. Now, be silent. It is plain to me that you have much to learn as yet about the rites. But you have learned something, and I should see you prove it, for the benefit of anyone save your reader. Okay. Are you okay out there to help me, mister? Sorry, right. Oh god. Oh god. Bye bye. Solid. piss. Boom, and we're done.
Luxalas. Koditia.
Moment. Okay, how did I do? How did I do? I must admit, you did better than I expected, girl. You passed your trials. Some congratulations are in order to you and also to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Sandra's favorite. Huh.
Sinan Matuchem?
Did I imagine all that, mister? Because I hope I didn't.
Tereso.
Wow, what is that you have there? Calamir's anklet. After bad caster hours, it can bounce off objects and so. Nope, I need to check this. The Royal Traitor's hollow band ensured the Sisters of the Arch were to carry out their mission. I'm testing this. I'm going to have fun with this.
Shiru-sama?
Oh, piss.
Granita?
Shiru-sama.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No? very aggressive, very useful.
Bella?
Faithful Drifter. Interesting. Alright, I like his. Hers is fit me, but it can be useful. Yep, everybody did. Okay, that's enough of that. I need to restart the stream. We'll go one more round. Come on. Alright, one moment.